Hello and welcome to the Accountants Mastermind. My name is Mark Swindow and I'm going to be talking to Sarah Fenton. Sarah is a member of our mastermind group and she is the hero of the month. And we will be talking to Sarah about how the fear and the stepping out of her comfort zone was holding her practice back and what she did and how the Accountants Mastermind has helped to change that journey. So let's get started. That's why I'm joined today by our hero of the month, Sarah Fenton. Sarah, if you'd like to introduce you a little bit about yourself.
Hi, I'm Sarah, as Mark introduced me as, and I run the Smart Business Hub. We were founded in 2015 and we run anything from bookkeeping right way through to annual accounts, and we support small and medium-sized businesses with anything that they're trying to achieve within their business.
And how long have you been with us at the Accounts Mastermind?
I joined the Accountants Mastermind last June.
So nearly a year. Brilliant. Okay. And the reason that we picked you for Hero of the Month is because we've noticed that you've been stepping outside of your comfort zone a lot recently, and I think that was one of the reasons that you joined us. But do you want to tell us a little bit about how you sort of felt about confidence and before you joined the mastermind?
Yeah, so before the Accountants Mastermind, I was very much an introvert. I still am, but not as much. So I would just not do anything outside my comfort zone. My business grew quite quickly. And yeah, it was a bit of a shock to the system. I didn't sort of enter a room full of people. I avoided it at all costs, just because I thought that because how could little old me be in this environment with all these other larger practices, etc. So the reason that I wanted to join the Accountancy Mastermind was to help myself with those situations. And being in a room full of strangers was tough, but the group made me feel super welcome and just helped me immensely. And since joining the Accountancy Mastermind, I joined a podcast with Simon, and yeah, that's, although it wasn't face to face, it was something that I would never have seen myself doing a year ago, 6 months ago. So yeah.
Excellent. And so going back a bit slightly there, what do you think is the biggest sort of problem that you not wanting to step out of your comfort zone did for you and your practice? How did it hold you back in what way?
Yeah, it did. It held us back massively, purely because I wasn't approaching people. I wasn't allowing myself to be in situations that put me out of my comfort zone to be able to grow the business more so than it had. And just reaching out for help and being within the Accountancy Mastermind allows me to now approach other accountants or bookkeepers and just ask for their help, really, whenever we're stuck with something. I'm not sure of how to approach something, a problem within the business. So I kind of just used to try and fuddle my way through, if you like, which obviously took things a lot longer to complete if I wasn't too sure. So that's kind of helped me massively.
Excellent. And obviously being able to stretch yourself out of your comfort zone a little bit on a more regular basis, what sort of how has that helped? Is there any sort of tangible things that you can sort of talk about that's helped you do it? I know you've mentioned a podcast, and talking about yourself, I think, is another, and celebrating successes.
Yeah, I'm not very good at talking about myself. Put me with someone who's like, I can listen all day long to them and get an understanding of what they need. And I'm very good at sort of letting them lead the room, feeling comfortable that I can take control of any issues that they have in the business. But ask me to talk about myself and my issues within my business. I found it really difficult. I felt like I was failing myself in my business. I've come to terms with that a lot recently, and I know that everybody in this industry is exactly the same, and I shouldn't feel ashamed of not understanding and not knowing everything.
Brilliant. Yeah, and obviously this month as well, there was a completing of actions. And is there any one action that you think you've taken that's made the biggest difference?
Yeah, so I put off for a very long time repricing legacy clients, and that was really tough for me because the confrontation of it, I wasn't very good at. I didn't want to approach it basically, and with the help of yourself and Simon, I have repriced some of those legacy clients. Some come back kicking and screaming, and yeah, I took it on the chin and said, okay, well, we can have it all or have less, but the price needs to be what it is if you want to carry on having what you're having. And yeah, I did that with my head held high, and I wasn't ashamed of my fees. And yeah, I'm just moving forward with it, really.
That's brilliant. Well, thank you very much for joining us and sharing that with us, Sarah. I know that even that is taking you a little bit out of your comfort zone, which is, obviously part of your process and development. But I just want to say thank you for your 100% commitment, because I know from the very first meeting that you were aware of that and used it and dived in, as far as I'm concerned. And your sort of personal development has gained, and seeing you, I obviously see a massive difference in how you approach situations. And so yes, thank you very much for showing up as always, and thank you for allowing us to spread the message of how you've managed to achieve some things and changes in your life and practice. So thank you very much.
Thank you.